Hello, viewers. Welcome to the Startup Showcase brought to you by Ampliz, where anyone can share their startup experience. That's right, anyone. I'm your host for the day, and my name is Varun. Let's get this started. In today's podcast, we have Raymond Cudjoe, who loves to play FIFA during his free time and teaches Sunday school. But when it comes to business, he's a founder of TomoWorks and a sales growth consultant based in New York City. He helps B2B SaaS companies increase their lifetime value with reverse agency, integration, and referral partnerships. He's been working with startups, tech companies for the last 5 years, and most recently as a marketing strategist for UserPilot, which is a product experience software, and Service Board, which is a Stripe billing UI toolkit for subscription businesses. Hey, so hi Raymond.
How are you, Varun?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm doing well. It's cloudy over here in New York City.
Oh, it's rainy over here. It's raining from the last 3 days. How's work going?
Work is good. Work
Work
is
is
good.
good.
Right.
Okay. Just I was so curious when I was going across the website TomoWorks. So it was talking about reverse AIR subscription. So what it is basically. So would you like to just give an introduction or give a short pitch, a 1 minute pitch, so that our audience can understand what business you are working with and what exactly it defines.
Right. So basically, TomoWorks is a consultancy, and
Okay.
as a consultant, I help businesses set up partnerships.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I help B2B. I focus on B2B SaaS companies, helping them set up partnerships. And the way we do is we flip the model, right? So when you talk to a lot of startups, everybody wants to get their product promoted, right? So we
Yes.
took that and we flipped it. And instead of trying to get our clients to promote, trying to get other people to promote our clients, we take the first step and get our clients to promote other businesses first.
Uh-huh.
And once they promote other businesses, we can turn around, 3 months later and ask them to promote us. And that is basically how we kind of get, a high acceptance rate for our partnerships.
Okay, so what kind of customer acquisition strategy do you have in TomoWorks?
To get clients, I have three main pillars when it comes to customer acquisition.
Okay.
The first pillar is cold email outreach.
Okay.
So cold email outreach or cold messaging outreach, I think is the same thing. It's just different medium.
Okay.
So when I find a company that I think is a fit for me for the business, I would reach out to them through cold email, through Facebook Messenger.
Okay.
And basically the pitch is one, I want to interview you for one of my blogs. So I've set up a separate site that you can't access through. It's not up yet. But basically in the past month, I've recorded about 10 interviews. And if you go through my LinkedIn profile, if you go through my Facebook profile, you can see previews of those videos of those interviews.
Okay.
So basically it's, finding ideal clients, right? Asking to interview them. And at the end of the interview, I tell them about my my services.
Okay.
And basically start building the relationship from there. Another one is referrals, right? So once I talk to a company, my service is very appealing. So
Okay.
they go and they tell all their friends and and refer all their friends to me.
I think that's the most.
Yes, it works really well, and they convert into clients faster,
Okay.
right? And yeah, So referral marketing. And the third pillar that I'm going to start installing is actually content marketing. So like I mentioned, right? So I'm killing two birds with one stone. I invite them to the interview, right? So now I have content that I can publish and repurpose and throw it everywhere on the internet to drive traffic. So those are my three pillars of basically customer acquisition.
Okay, so this is the three pillars. So basically, you said about email outreaching, right? So you said like Facebook is one channel where you interview your customers, like is that the fit customer for your business, and you understand from that, and at the end you provide the services, right? So is there any other techniques, like do you reach apart from email outreaching? How do you get the email outreaching? Is there any particular method you have, or just like that?
For email outreach, yes. So one thing, so because of the way my business is also like the service I'm providing, one way to actually get the contact information for the businesses that I want to deal with is go and sign up for the affiliate programs, right? So I'm working with companies that have an affiliate program that want to make sure their affiliate program is working. I'm also working with companies that are interested in setting up partnership. And most often the first step is them actually signing up for a platform that helps them manage the affiliate program, right? So what I do is I sign up for the affiliate program, and that right there, I have a contact at the company. And from there, it's just, building the relationship, running, sending some traffic to their site, and hopefully making a few sales for them, and then I can turn around and ask them to work with me. So I'm basically using one of the techniques that I'm implementing for my clients. I'm using it on them, right, to get them as clients.
Okay, that's pretty nice, because that's a great way to get more customers or get more clients. I love that technique. So
right, and they are very pre-qualified, right, because they've already spent money on systems.
Yes,
that is helping them actually implement what I'm doing. I'm going to be doing for them. I come in as someone who's going to accelerate the results that they are getting from that.
Okay. So do you alone run the show, or like do you have a team working for you at TomoWorks? Like how many people are working with TomoWorks right now?
Right now it's just me and two other assistants. One works on design and the other one works on content. So it's let's say a team of 1.5.
Okay. I understand like that. That's a point. So like,
it's side, right? It's just me and two other assistants. But from the client side, my clients have teams, marketing teams, and stuff like that.
Okay.
So it's a little easier. In fact, it's only been up for less than 6 months, I would say. That portion of the business, right?
Okay. Okay. So how do you evaluate the product market fit?
The product market fit for my business?
Yes.
How do I? So one of the first step is whether they have an affiliate program, right?
Okay.
Basically, I'm helping them get more revenue through partnerships, right? Affiliate marketing is one of those, right? So if when they have an affiliate program, right, I know that they are most likely ready to work with me.
Okay.
I look at their revenue, and then how long they've been in business, because sometimes it's tricky because there are a few startups that sign up that start an affiliate program, and the reason they are starting the affiliate program is because they are lacking in other marketing departments, right? So they are hoping that when they start the affiliate programs, when they start the affiliate program, affiliates will come and sign up and basically do all the marketing work for them. But the smart affiliates are not going to promote your products unless one, it sells, right? So if your company is just a year old or 2 years old, and you don't have the brand awareness, you are not the leader in your category, right? It's going to be hard for them to sell it, right? Especially if it's software, if you don't have the right process in place for them to promote the product, if you don't have the right marketing kit for them, if you don't have something for them to promote regularly, right? That is, you're not going to be able to basically activate them. You're not going to be able to actually motivate and get them excited about the product, right? So you need to have a marketing system that is working in place before you start the affiliate program. So that is how I evaluate them. I look at their existing marketing assets. I look at their
revenue.
Yeah, revenue. I look at their revenue. Revenue in terms of revenue wise, usually between 50K monthly recurring revenue all the way to 100K. Yeah, and team size doesn't really matter. If you have, some marketing teams are very productive, even if it's just a team of 3 to 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
So that's how I kind of qualify my prospect. And there's also one more thing, right? They have to be willing to take the first step, right, in promoting other companies, right? Because if you're not willing to first deliver the value, right, it's going to be very difficult for other companies to open up access to their customer base, to their audience, to you. You have to be willing to take the first step.
Okay. So it's really important in that factor.
Yes, it is.
Got it. As growth consultant, there might be a lot of challenges you would have faced, right? Like there would have a lot of complications or a lot of hacks or a lot of techniques that might not work. So what all actually worked and what didn't work? So would you like to share that experience?
Yeah, I can share a little bit. And this is not specific to user pilot or to service bot, but in general, sometimes this is like something that's happened working as a consultant with other companies as well. Sometimes we get the targeting wrong. Okay, so especially if you're doing cold outreach, right? You go in and you look at the LinkedIn. You look at the LinkedIn profile. You sometimes you just talk to the wrong people, and they are not qualified or ready to buy. Another challenge is that as a startup, you want your sales cycle to be as short as possible, right? You want people to see your product today and buy it the next day, but people buy on their time. So we had to learn how to be patient. How to be patient and basically keep the conversation, the dialogue going until the clients or the prospects are ready to purchase.
Okay, got it. So when you're working with do you have any specific workflow management tools when you're working with any particular startups?
Right now I use Trello. That is
I think everyone uses Trello.
Right, it's one because it's free.
Exactly.
Right, so yeah, I use Trello. I use for like communication. I use Mixmax. One good thing about Mixmax is that it tells you when somebody opens your email. So, and then you can set like automatic replies. You can like set up a sales email sequence. You can, what else can you do? You can, well, I think this is built into Gmail now. So it's a Gmail plugin, but like it will actually remind you that you emailed somebody and the person hasn't replied yet. So the other day I emailed somebody, it was 4 days ago. And I mean, I think I kind of forgot about it because I know that Mixmax and Gmail will remind me. Um, so it just, it popped up on my screen. Oh, you emailed this person so and so 4 days ago. They haven't replied. Do you
Oh,
want to reach out back to them? And I did. And then now we set up, I reached out back to the person, and now we have a calendar booked. I mean, a meeting booked on the calendar, right? So that is one cool thing I like about.
so it works pretty well. So conversion, the open rates and conversion is pretty great in mix match.
Um, no, the email is being sent through Gmail, right? And
Yeah.
it's personal. This is a communication that is coming in from
Okay.
like between a referral, right? So obviously they're gonna
But it's
open, and then, yeah, it tells you when the person opens the email. So I know they at least open the email.
yeah.
And then if they don't reply after a certain number of days, it kind of reminds me to take action and reach out back to the person.
Okay.
This is
Apart from that, is there any other growth tools for your outreaching campaign, or any other tools do you use for your workflow to keep a track of work?
I mean, I mentioned Google Calendar, I mentioned Mixmax, Facebook Messenger,
Trello.
Trello. What else? I use Drip, which is a marketing automation software.
Okay.
I use Typeform to
Okay.
kind of, you know, get data from my potential clients.
Okay.
I use Calendly for booking meetings,
Okay.
and I use
Okay.
Zoom for sales calls / interviews with.
Great.
I have Google Analytics set up through
Okay.
segments
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
um, and yeah, so I want to explore the capabilities of segments, right? So right now I have my Facebook pixels and Google Analytics enabled in segment. I'm pretty sure, I'll probably enable a few more once I start doing mass content marketing, if
Okay.
that makes sense. So yeah, segment is one of those tools that I really want to get into.
Okay.
Because with just one script on your website, right, you can connect with all the other analytics tools out there. So I really want to dive into segments. I already have that set up, right? I already have segment on my site, on two of my sites,
Okay.
and I've enabled Facebook pixels and Google Analytics through that, and it's the data is flowing through that back and forth.
Okay.
So I want to explore what other tools that I can enable through segment.
What about customer messaging platform? Anything you have in mind?
You're talking about like conversational messaging tools? Right.
Yes.
So for conversational messaging tool, I've tried a couple. I've tried Drift in the
Mm-hmm.
past.
Mm-hmm.
One that I'm looking to basically, get started with is called Jivo Chat.
Sorry?
Jivo, Jivo
Jive.
Chat.
Okay. Jive
Jivo
chat.
Chat. Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, that is one of the conversational chat tools that I'll be looking into.
Okay.
Oh,
Great.
by the way, let's not forget about Slack. Everybody uses Slack as well.
So I have a quick question for you. Be the last question I would like to ask you. So you like initially we were talking about the three factors: reverse agency, integration, and partnerships. So would you like to give a small could you explain like what are these three process?
So it's the reverse agency, integration, and referral partnerships, right? So most people are familiar with the referral partnership component, right? It's like they go sign up for an account like Tap Affiliates and Tap Affiliates, First Promoter, or Partner Stack, and they insert a link on
Okay.
their sites, become a partner or become an affiliate, and they tell their audience about it. Hey, we have an affiliate program, go sign up for it. That is the referral component. And then the more advanced people would provide like banner ads, email sequences, maybe a video, some more details about the software, about the product. So that is referral marketing.
Okay.
Integration marketing is between two complementary products. So if you use which product can I use? Let's say Slack has a lot of integrations, right? So integration marketing. So Slack is a good example of companies like integration. And Slack has made their platform open, right? In terms of allowing a lot more people, like a lot more developers to integrate with that. So that is, that B2B companies can do that as well. You just have to, survey your audience, figure out what they want, and make sure you find the right partners to kind of get the ball rolling. Because if you don't have a strong brand, right, another business is not going to go out of their way and use their engineering resources to do the integration, right? So you have to take the initiative and integrate with them. You just have to make sure that the integration you are doing is the product you're integrating with is a fit for your audience, and it will help them, especially if they are using both products together, right?
Okay.
Right. So if they are using both products together, right, it's a reason for them to keep using yours and keep using the other products. The agency partnerships is a lot of reverse agency, right? Reverse agency is basically promoting the agency's services on your site, right? So some companies have figured out a way to actually get the agencies to pay them for the benefit of being listed on their site. One example is, I'm not sure if they still have it, but lead pages used to have a certified consultant program.
Okay.
Right. That is an agency, reverse agency model. Well, that is a regular agency model, right? But you can reverse that and promote the agencies. I think this company is very good at it. HubSpot is very good at the agency model. I'm not sure if they are using the reverse agency model, where like they take the initiative and promote the agency first. But if you wanted to do it my way, I would suggest you reach out to agencies, build a page on your site, put their logo, tell your audience a little bit about what the agency does and how the agency can help implement your solution for them.
Then promoting for us.
Exactly, right. So now when you first approach them, let's say I own a B2B company, right? And I approach an agency and I say, hey, I'm going to promote you on my site. They get excited, right? I send them a lead. They get very excited. Guess what? When they generate their own lead and they need and the client that they have needs your solution, of course they're going to remember you.
Yes, exactly. That's a very valid point you have mentioned over there, Raymond. So that's the three concept of reverse agency. Then it comes to the affiliate, the referral marketing, the integration, and the referral marketing.
Right. So I call it reverse air. And that is just one, 3 ways to do it. There are other ways to do partnerships, but I think that if you figure out these first 3, you'll be able to, make it more advanced. Come up with more advanced partnerships.
Okay, great. But I think this is lovely. This is really great having this conversation right now. And I wish you all the best for TomoWorks. It's going to boom more. And this was really great having you on our show. So this is Raymond, the founder of TomoWorks and of SaaS growth consultant. So thank you, Raymond, for joining the show with us. It was a great honor to have you on our show and sharing all the insights and sharing the story about TomoWorks and the experiences. Thank you, Raymond. Thank you for joining us. would you like to say anything to our community?
I just want to say thank you for having me. And if if you have any questions about growth, about email outreach, about which channel you want to reach, and if you're having just any advice about marketing in general, right? I do rapid consulting sessions, 30
Okay.
minutes free. So you can take advantage of that. Just email me at hello@tomoworkers.com. Tell
Okay.
say, hey, Raymond, can I get a rapid consulting session? And I'll give it to you for free.
Great. So I will drop the email IDs below. It's hello@tomoworks.com, which I'll be leaving down the description. So thank you, Raymond. Thank you for joining us for the show for tonight. So it was really lovely hearing the story from you. So we will be again having this conversation regarding the updates on the long run. So until next time, thank you, Raymond, for joining us.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you.